Looks like I have to get this done another time. Wait, how long until I get this done? How many days? 18. Okay.
I'll protect us. Xavier, we're back! Shh! Quiet on set! They're filming over... Oops! Sorry! What's your take, Detective?
Bullet wound to the chest. Gunpowder residue on the clothes. The victim must have been shot at close range.
You think it was someone they knew?
Yes. It's possible the suspect arranged for them to meet at this very spot.
A reasonable deduction. But you're overlooking a crucial clue.
What?
The victim's pocket watch is missing. And cut! I think we got it! Good work, everyone! Phew, finally.
Acting was nerve-wracking for me when I first tried it too. Just loosen up, and you'll get used to it in no time.
Chevrez! Charlotte! Oh, hello there, you two. You're filming here too? Oh, so Charlotte's crew must have been the one that asked you to help out, huh, Chevrez?
Yep. They heard about a potential filming location and wanted to come check it out.
But when we got here, your crew had already beaten us to it. Luckily, Xavier and our director, Lapine Pauline, go way back. In the end, we agreed to just share each other's filming locations.
Considering all the last-minute changes, that's just what Musketeer Pictures needed.
For sure! Based off the scene just now, you must be the star of the film, Charlotte! You bet! This detective costume really suits me, don't you think?
Oh, for sure. You're already right at home lurking in the shadows taking pictures of this and that. Add a notepad and you're practically method.
Thanks, Miss Chiori. I appreciate the compliment. That didn't sound much like a compliment to Paimon. So this is a film set? It looks like a very happy place.
This must all be quite new to you, Miss Columbina.
Yes. I watched a few films with a friend once, but she thought there was no point if I wouldn't open my eyes. So she stopped Looks like I missed out on a lot. True. But being an actor seems like a tough job.
Huh? Most people would swap lives with an actor in a heartbeat. The lifestyle is so glamorous.
But they have to act out lives that aren't their own, with the whole world watching on in judgment. If they don't do it justice, it must feel like...
That's exactly how it feels. This young lady has quite the unique perspective.
Oh, Rena, you're getting PTSD from when you were an Archon.
That's true. But these actors are here because they want to be and they think it's fun. Most of them, at least.
Not to mention, the film we're shooting is based entirely on you, Miss Columbina. You just need to be true to yourself.
I don't have to pretend to be someone I'm not?
Not at all. Authenticity is what we're after. For example, This first scene opens with you on the boat. Sam, you just need to think about that moment in the story and picture how you would.
Oh,
We're all here? Wonderful! Let's head to the deck and get... Oh, and this is for you, dear Paimon.
whoa! Is this the same one Paimon used for the Two Musketeers?
The very same. I saved it just for
Oh
you.
my god, I love callbacks.
Xavier? Feels like being reunited with an old friend.
Of course! Our film is focusing on a single protagonist, so conveying the subtle changes in her state of mind is of the utmost In addition to the actor's own performance, another way we can convey that is through lighting.
Huh? But there's already a lighting specialist, isn't there?
Yes, but it's clear the Traveler and Miss Columbina share a deep bond. You might have a better chance of understanding her frame of mind in certain scenes.
Oh, that...
So, what do you say? It's settled! I leave the job of translating our leading lady's inner thoughts in your capable...
Okay, cool. Oh, so I want to check sometime. Yes. I know Colony is powerful, but I need an Archon. Oh my god. I'm putting the book in the store to do one thing. Check when was the last time I got a 5 at the store. 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Gosh dang it, I need to do more. I would love to get an early 5-star days exactly it, but I know that's not happening now. I did you a lot of quests, so I should get me a lot of stuff.
All right, without any further ado, it's time for turning it over to you once again, direct...
All right. Positions, everyone. Camera operator, clapper loader, get set up. Let me...
I want to get that.
All you need to worry about, Miss Columbina, is...
Okay.
Good. Lighting, are we ready?
He is a good director.
Ready. All right. Quiet on set. 3, 2, 1. Action.
This is her homeland. Columbina.
Cut. The emotions I'm looking for were definitely there. Oh, but definitely keep that gesture at the end.
That presence.
Oh my god. This.
said that if everything goes smoothly, we should be able to pick... Huh? Let's head to the Wing-O-Lette and meet up with her.
Ah, you're here. We should get going then. Xavier and the others should be filming soon.
How's it going? Have you managed to figure out the location of your home yet?
I've narrowed down a few potential locations. We just need to take a sample from each one. Once the equipment analyzes them, we should know the exact location and where to find the entrance.
Great! We should get started then.
All right, let's get a... That should do it. We made good time.
You sound pretty happy.
Do I? I suppose I've just had enough of these anomalies I've been dealing with. Anyway, enough chit-chat. Oh, but let's head in through the side door. I don't want to run into the crew on the deck. All right. Now we just need to wait for the... Since we have some time to kill, I suppose I might as well see how this aquarium of yours is coming...
It's really...
Oh, kind of impressive These must be the ones we caught the first time we... Like it? It's fine, I guess.
Come on! It sounded like you really...
You're that proud of it? Is this a sense of accomplishment or something?
Well, yeah. And it's pretty.
You know it's gonna be gone soon, though, right?
What do you mean?
After the festival, this ship will be returned to the fortress of Meropide, and this aquarium will be no more.
So?
So, no matter how much work you put into this place, once the festival is over, it's all just going to disappear.
But not making the most of it when we have the chance is an even bigger...
But if you know it's all going to be gone one day, what?
Well,
Because you still get to keep the things you gain along the way. And those are things that can never be replaced.
Doesn't that make losing them even harder?
Well, if you put it... But the happy memories we make along the way last forever. Not to mention, everything we do here is gonna be on film, so it'll still live on in some shape or form.
And when you look back on it, only happy memories will come...
Exactly!
So it's about finding joy in the process itself.
Sandra, you feel like
Traveler! You're back already?
What's wrong with that?
How did you get here? I didn't see you on the deck. Oh, never mind. We need to help Miss Guillotin hide ASAP. The crew is heading over here to shoot any second.
What? They should be done by now.
There was a mishap earlier that cost them some time. I was waiting on deck so I could warn you the minute you showed. Anyway, you should head back to the captain's cab. Finally!
Uh-oh! Too late!
Change of plans then. You'll just hide!
Oh, there's a box of... Huh? Do I need my makeup done for the...
Let me see. Maybe just a quick touch-up.
Traveler in Paimon? What are you doing here? I thought you took the day off to take care of something.
Huh? Oh, well, it didn't take as long as we were expecting, so we came back early. What about you guys? You're still not done shooting for the day?
No, we ran into an issue that, set us back. It meant Miss Charlotte's crew wasn't able to wrap either. We both still have scenes to shoot in this aquarium.
Oh, that's not ideal. For several reasons. Let us help them. The sooner we wrap, the sooner everyone can get some rest.
All right.
Thanks, you two.
Miss Charlotte's crew can go first then. If I'm not mistaken, you still have a night shoot later. Thanks, Director Farina! Of course! Fellow artist. Agreed. Well then?
I feel bad for Sandra. Or the
All
marionette.
right! Places, everyone! And 3, 2, 1, action! So, the story ends like this. But when Duke Saint Germanus departed, he clearly said that everything was beyond redemption.
Huh? That sounds familiar. Wait, it's from that novel I came across while researching the numerological array.
He's only a genius when it comes to mechanics. And everything else, he's just an ordinary person.
Huh? What was that noise?
Whatever, I'll just fix it in post. Mr. Koba, please don't speak as if I were the accomplice.
Not so hard. This box isn't sturdy enough for that.
This is why I keep saying, don't put too much trust in Clockwork Mecha. Unlike humans, machines don't have a heart.
A heart?
That's right. It's what's on the inside. It's also referred to as someone's soul, or likened to free will. You can think of it as a person's core, what makes them unique. In general, though, people don't believe machines are capable of having a soul.
You said my emotion module was faultless.
It is, but that's not quite the same.
Do you think I have one then?
I don't think so. I know so. The question is, do you recognize it within yourself?
That's where you're wrong.
I can't believe this. Forcing me to hide in a box and listen to this drivel.
In the end, clocks tick through tranquil years. Fish swim in crystalline springs. No matter how grand a dream is, it will fade away like this.
And cut. That was a long one.
If she makes them do another take, I'm going to flip a lid. And not...
There were some weird audio things going on, but acting-wise, perfect. That means
I can get out of this box.
it's our turn. Camera operator, set up for the next scene. In this one, our protagonist peruses an aquarium in a foreign land.
Shoot. Paimon thought there'd be a break and Santoroni could slip away. What are we gonna...
Break a leg. Yep, we're headed off to shoot our next...
Where's Smug Bombs when
All
you
right,
need them?
quiet on set.
I think she would like this.
Quick, we should roll on this.
It doesn't forage with the others, or prey upon its smaller kin. Instead, it remains where it is, cradled in the coral's quiet beauty, as though the raging cyclones above are of no consequence. And yet, she still stood before the cyclone in the end, So I think that story has it wrong. She is no different than us. She has a heart.
Fuck. Language. I am just like so much.
Is she
I
after
don't
us?
know, you better run him.
What is she doing?
Cut! You okay, Columbina?
Why don't we take a short break? That last take was beautifully organic, though. We can use it as is. No need to go again.
Thanks, Director Farina.
But you're sure?
Her in the clear this time. You okay, Sandrone?
Right as rain. Come on. Let's go check the test results. It's time for me to go home.
Oh my god, I don't know how she did that magic.
All right, it should be around. Give me some space. I'll activate the water insulating mechanism.
The what?
Alain, much like Renee, had long predicted that the water levels in Fontaine would rise. Thanks to his expertise in mechanics, he was able to implement a few simple measures to protect our home from flooding. I told him there was no need, that I would just move when the water rose too high. But it would seem he knew a day like this would come.
I hope this
All
stays
right,
like
the
this
silt has
forever.
been cleared away. Go activate the mechanism for the first sluice gate. That will fill the empty middle chamber with water. All right, now turn on the drainage mechanism in front of the second sluice gate, and this chamber will become empty once again.
Wait, did I say teleport waypoint? I do hope as soon as this is done, these don't just like disappear.
So, this is where you used to...
Back when I lived here, it was my job to tend to the potted plants and flower beds. Still growing strong even after all this time. If the weather was nice, I would take Alain out in his wheelchair and we would go for a walk. Before long, we started bringing Polonia along too. Come to think of it, I was the only one who could get around easily back then. Polonia always got stuck at some point, and it was up to me to launch a rescue mission. Happy. I suppose they were. Uneventful, but pleasant. Repetitive, but peaceful. Of course, that was all just an illusion. Death still awaits all of us at... Oh, all right, enough standing around.
Seriously, let us keep this building.
Yep, this place is exactly how I left it. Nothing has changed. What is it? Huh? How did you get... and you... read the whole thing? Anyway, since you've already read it, you should just hold on to it. I can always start it... well, feel free to look around. I'm going to start looking for the gift Elen mentioned. Oh, but be careful with the stuff around here. I'm not saying you can't touch anything. Just try not to choke on the dust. A warm hearth. Oh, these are some of Elen's drafts from his later years. Just casual doodles, really. And these are just some unimportant letters. I couldn't be bothered to sort through them before I left.
Wait, the people in this picture look...
Oh, this was taken when Elen and Renee were both in his later years. Elen would often sit by the fireplace and stare at this picture, wearing an expression somewhere between guilt and longing. He said he sometimes regretted not helping his friend when he needed it most.
Oh my god, this is connected to another quest.
Oh, I played with these when I was little, during the first few months after I was created. At first, Elen and I would play together, but it didn't take long for me to become unbeatable. So, Polonia and I played together.
Yeah, these don't look like Paimon's cat.
Logic and math puzzles? It's been so long. What do you say? Just remember, you can't stack...
I give him support.
Need help? This should go and, well, what did you think of the game? You showed quite a bit of
I don't like that.
This was Elend's workbench. Later on, of course, we're both Polonia and I were brought before Elen was bedbound. This is where he would teach me about mechanics. I would sit and listen, chiming in with questions here and there. Later on, when he got too sick, I took over and would work on Polonia here. Wow! This house is... You should have seen it in its prime, when people actually lived here. A lit fireplace, a steaming cup of coffee. That's, we also used to have a mechanical piano that Elen built. Oh! Elen never played it much. He probably wasn't able to at that point, but I managed to teach myself. Music theory is essentially math after all. I loved perusing Elen's collection of classical music. The chords and harmonies felt like individual mathematical puzzles. It was fascinating. So I did some composing, but as Elen continued to deteriorate, even the sound of music began to grate on his nerves. So I got rid of the piano. Aww. Back then, I assumed a piano was like an ordinary clothing rack. Commonplace in every home and easily replaceable. It was only after I left that I realized how hard a good piano is to Enough about that. Elen's gift should be just in here. Wait. There's a hidden compartment at the back of this box. Looks like it's locked with some kind of gear mechanism. Knowing you, Elen, I'm guessing it goes like... Let's see here. Well, you gotta... It's heavier than I was expecting. A letter? Wait a second. It's a multi-dimensional algorithmic core. Elen would use it to store information. Only Polonia and I have access. All right, I'll start looking into the core and the letter. Okay. Hold on.
A snapshot of you playing among the plants shortly after you were born. You seem to like these flowers a lot. May you grow and flourish.
Huh? Wow! Look how happy you are in this picture.
What's that supposed to be?
Just that you come off kind of aggressive.
Well then, people should stop being so...
Of course not. Oh, here's something else. Looks like a piece of paper torn. Today, I solved another math puzzle and made a breakthrough on a...
No, wait, that's
From now on, I should have people address me as Her Highness the Clockwork Princess, Unraveler of all reason.
I feel like you should...
Nope. No more of that. I thought I tore this page out.
You wrote this? Then how did it get... Wait, there's more
You seem to have developed a distaste for this particular entry, considering I found it in the trash. I'm sorry, but I could not help but hold on to it.
Elen! Don't be embarrassed. Everyone goes through a phase like that.
Be quiet, you're...
Nonsense. I wasn't even the one who wrote that. It must have been Polonia. That's enough. You know what? We're done with this. No more rifling around. Just put it down and let me read the letter. To my little clockwork princess. Not another word. Got that?
Oh, we can see it.
If you're reading...
You've most likely received the gift I left for you. I just hope you didn't stumble across all this while cleaning out my effects or something trivial like that. I once asked if there was something you wished for. Do you remember that? I wonder if time has changed your answer. Regardless, I have another gift. A formula that will allow you to come face to face with the anomaly inside of you. Why this gift? To understand that, allow me to wax poetic on the soul once again. I would ask you to stick with me, and I believe a person should be born twice over in their lifetime. First, there's the birth that grants us life, then the birth of the soul. It's a matter of transforming the life bestowed upon us into the life we choose for ourselves. And to do that, we must look inward. We must make a conscious choice to define the meaning of our life instead of allowing the happenstance of our existence to pass us by. This is the process of recognizing the soul that lives within us. You are my proudest masterpiece. I told you that long ago. But to me, you have never been a creation or a machine. To me, you're just like the rest of us. You have a heart. In fact, some theories think of the human brain as nothing more than a machine, and thought the product of its computations. So you see, perhaps we're not so different after all. Your inner machinery is just far more advanced than most. No matter how one looks at it, the heart is a complex thing, a place where logic and reason collide with our emotions. Your computational capacity allowed you to become sentient and develop logical reasoning, but it also granted you something that, on the surface, might seem contradictory. Emotion. Emotions and logic often clash with each other, and those instances of discord can accumulate over time. That is the source of what you refer to as the anomalies within you. As you told me once, you've always known what you don't want, yet you've never wished for anything in particular. Similar to how a blind person can feel when a part of their body is in pain without being able to fully visualize its form, such is your relationship with your soul. So, what I leave you now is this: a formula that will allow you to see the shape of your soul. For if you want to protect your heart, you must first be able to recognize it within yourself.
Of course. Whether you use it is entirely up to you. You are, and always have been, free to do as you wish. Regardless, whether by my formula or some other means, I trust you will know your heart one day. You always were a fast learner, and the smartest person I've ever known. Ellen.
Oh. I've already figured out how this formula works. Let's get out of here and...
You made up your mind already?
Why wouldn't I? Resolving the anomalies with the... No. But... Do you want to walk? I already know what anomaly I need to resolve. Like Alen said, she's an amalgamation of all the times my logic algorithms have clashed with my...
And by resolve, you mean that...
Yes.
But if you, let us in like that, wouldn't...
If what Alen said is true, then I'm about to be... Besides, you already read my whole diary. When it comes to keeping my innermost thoughts to myself,
Well, I think that ship has sailed.
You really sure about this?
Tch! How many times do I have to say it? Enough with the... All right. With the numerological array, I can construct a simple formula that will allow you to experience what I see and hear in real...
Oh, just like St. Lolly's censure.
Huh! Sounds like that shaman has some tricks up. The arcane and the mathematical are both fundamental laws of this world. Being able to achieve a similar result through both isn't surprising. Anyway, let's get this show on the road. But no comments from the peanut gallery, okay? I know I offered, but I still don't want any.
Okay, Paimon, be quiet.
Is this my heart? No, it's probably just the result of a lens formula. A space dedicated to resolving anomalies. Huh. But it looks like the walls are all... You made it. About time. Is that me? You just spoke of anomalies. Well, here I am. What happens when emotion contradicts reason? Shall we sit down and talk?
I mean, honestly, I like this design better than the original one. No, I know Xanderne hates it. It's a cool design.
That should do it. Hello. My name is Alain Guillotin.
Brings back memories, doesn't it? The time we spent here.
Here. I want you to have this.
A notebook?
You can use it to write things down.
I don't need to write things down. I have a...
Even so, some things are more important than others, right? You can use it to write about the things that matter.
So you wish me to carry out a basic priority sorting operation?
I suppose you can think of it like that for now. But journaling is also an act of finding one's, much like we use wooden stakes to guide a plant to grow in a certain manner. What we choose to write down gives the soul much needed direction. In the act of choosing what to forget and what to hold on to, we decide what kind of person we want to become.
I don't understand. Like I said earlier, I don't need something like this as where we were born. Where our life began. Mornings of tending to the garden. Afternoons spent cleaning, reading, or studying. Evenings of cozying up by the fire, listening to Alain share stories about his past. Alain.
What?
What are you drinking?
Oh, this? It's coffee. It, makes me more productive.
I want to try it.
Oh, okay.
Bitter. Speaking of, why did you design me with senses? Taste.
Well, I'm not quite sure. It just felt like I suppose I hoped you might have a life of your own one day, and that you deserve to experience all life has to offer.
Oh. Still bitter. But the smell is nice.
I thought those peaceful days would go on forever.
You know that's not possible. Maybe. But how was I supposed to know the end was just around the corner? That was just bad luck, was it? Well, it certainly became a pattern. Over time, one of the habits we picked up from Elen was a love of coffee. We even took to hosting tea parties, a machine acting like a human. Kind of laughable, right? I suppose that's just what I'm used to. Yeah, that's just what we're used to.
Hey, this place isn't half bad. Great spot for a party.
More and more people seem to be showing up to my tea parties uninvited. Anyone care to explain?
Can you blame me? I saw Columbina leading Capitano somewhere, and I had to see what that was about.
I had simply asked Columbina where I might find Arlecchino. I have business to discuss with her, and Columbina suggested looking here. Tartaglia and I were unaware that this was a private gathering.
Whatever. Just add it to the list of annoying things that have happened today. What's one more? Since you're here, you might as well stay for a cup of tea.
See? Told you she wouldn't mind.
Much obliged.
Well, look who we have here. Good thing I brought extra desserts. This has turned into quite the occasion. Capitano, I was just about to go find you.
Pardon the intrusion. Rest assured, I won't sully your gathering with talk of work. We can have our discussion later.
Spoken like a true gentleman. A certain unmannered 11th seat could learn a thing or two.
You know, you really should start being nicer to me, Rosaline. Or I might just snatch that 8th seat right out from under you.
I'd like to see you try.
If you're gonna fight, take it outside. The only mess I plan on cleaning up is tea-related. I still don't understand how our quiet afternoon turned into such a crowded gathering. One by one, people just kept barging in. And then, one by one, they left without a word. Yeah, pretty annoying, huh?
Of all my days with the Fatui, the times I spent with you, Arlecchino, and Rosaline. Goodbye, Sandrone.
Don't go. We should have just said that. Why didn't we? If we had, would the story have had a different end? She couldn't stay. There was no future for her here. She would have just... You're right. I suppose that's why you call me an anomaly. Every time you make a decision, there's a voice inside your heart. My voice. Asking to contradict all logic and reason. Why didn't we make her stay? Is it worse to fight for something just to lose it? Or not to have fought at all? Don't you find it unfair? One by one, we keep losing the things we care about, but in the end, whether I want to fight for something or cry over all we've lost. And now, even Polonia, the other half of Elen's legacy. Even Polonia is no longer with us. I did everything I could, but it's just like Elen always said. Polonia was one of a kind.
There was... Don't you feel like our connection to the past is fading, bit by bit? Like, even the things we have left are... I suppose, but you can't move through life without having to say goodbye. And even as we experience loss, there are... ever so logical. What's your take, then? It feels like... the more I care about something, the faster the world takes it away. It sounds so stupid, but I can't help it. That's the hand life has dealt me time. Why even fight for something that's just going to be lost in the end? Better to never have had it at all. Better if it would all just is dark. I know. But the heart wants what it wants. Maybe the stellar linchpin appeared because of me. I don't think so. Yeah, probably not. What an anomaly wants goes against all logic and reason after all. Well, go ahead and do what you came for. You're here to resolve the anomaly, aren't you? Yes. What's it gonna be? Keeping me imprisoned here like before? Or eliminating me entirely? Like debugging a code? I don't care. I just don't want to experience the pain of loss ever. Go ahead. I'm ready. Why do we keep losing everything we care about? I know it hurts, but that's life. I wish... I know. I've always known. Because we've been one all along.
Sanjana, go let the traveler give you a deep hug.
Sandrone! I'm fine. It's okay. Cry? You've gotta be kidding. The emotional side of my core algorithm. My emotion module has always been fully developed and operational. Ellen tried to tell me that too. I've just chosen to ignore her voice all this time. I suppose. Come to think of it, it's kind of like the aquarium on the ship. The aquarium? The old me took one look at it and saw something I would inevitably lose. Then, one by one, the fish all swam away, and the place became even more bleak and depressing. Don't say that! A lot of people would... Now? After seeing what you've done with the aquarium, I have to admit, I think it's beautiful. It's like you said, we get to keep the things we gain along the way. And those are things that can never be replaced. Because we choose to hold them in our hearts. Well said! Besides, I've already died once. I'd be stupid not to make the most of this second chance. Right! Earlier you, or your inner self, mentioned something about... You think that's something you can just ask? I may have accepted my emotional self, but I'm not about to go all soft and mushy on the inside and pour my heart. That said, taking a step in the right direction couldn't hurt. Starting with cleaning some old aquarium tanks of my own. Huh? Metaphorically speaking, I mean. Come on, let's head back to the ship. I need to talk to that
Okay. Let's go. We are going to swim out first. Allow us to keep the ship lit.
Huh? Resentful lost soul.
You couldn't get comfortable sleeping near the Opera Epicles, right?
Hold on. If it's souls we're dealing with, feeling uncomfortable should have been just the beginning. I should have been able to hear their voice.
And under normal circumstances, I'm sure someone of your talent...
Remind me how they ended up like that again?
Yes, it's called soul severing. Renee of the Nartsitzenkreuz Ordo came up with it. After learning of Fontaine's impending doom, Renee thought if he could find a means for the soul to live on in perpetuity, it might ensure the world's salvation. Soul severing was the first step of his Unfortunately, his theory of the four orthants was imperfect at the time, and a failure along the way caused his physical form to Jakob, another member of the Nartsitzenkreuz Ordo, sought to carry on Renee's legacy and restore his physical form. He even used some of the people who stood in his way as test subjects for his
By severing their...
Yes. After Renee successfully awakened, the two continued their research, and all the severed souls ended up merging into Renee's consciousness. After you saved Fontaine by turning Fontainians into true humans, these souls returned to the lake. But the souls severed before Renee awakened had nowhere to go, doomed to forever wander the water.
Almost as if they exist outside the bounds of this world. Unrecognized by the ley lines or fate. No one...
Not only that, but over time, they began to fuse with other entities. Their inner resentment lured in all sorts of evil beings, which corrupted and defiled them into nothing more than accumulations of filth. But the full transformation must have been recent. Otherwise, the Udex surely would have noticed. Wait, no, he must know already. That would explain the underwater Melazine patrols. No wonder I kept running into officers from the Mara Chaussee Phantom earlier. In that case, let's go find Nervalette and we can search... No, not just yet. Why not? For one, the diplomatic castle alone would be a nightmare. Even though I haven't reported back to Snezhnaya yet, I'm not planning to leave the Fatui anytime. Besides, with me here, success is a done deal. Involving other people would just complicate things. All I need is for Miss Lolly to help pinpoint the location of this monstrosity. Think you can do it?
With my eyes closed. This is what I do. I'm a lot better, but, how exactly do you plan on resolving this soul stuff? Even to me, there's no obvious answer. See,
just trust me. I have the... Alright. If you're that confident, we'll follow your... Why the sudden interest in helping Fontaine with this, Androne? You never knew Renee and the other. No, I didn't. And you're right. This problem has nothing to do with me. I wouldn't get within 10 feet of the Nartsitzenkreuz, but... In his later years, Alan told me he regretted not helping his best friend when he needed it the most. He also felt sorry towards Marianne for being too lost in his mechanical research to look after her properly. If he were still with us, I think he'd do the same. He might have a few choice words to say about it, but even after everything, he wouldn't leave his friend's mess for someone else to clean up. Friends shouldn't hold grudges or leave behind regrets. Fixing what happened between him and Renee was one of his greatest wishes. All I'm doing is fulfilling it in his stead. You know, you really do seem... You mean everything that just happened wasn't for nothing? Why, thank you for pointing out the obvious, Paimon. Just washing off the grime of the past. Turns out, a lot can build up after being ignored for so long.
What's this about aquarium tanks all of a sudden? They go off on some grand adventure and what? Now they have their own pride.
All right then, Seat Lolly. Tracking this thing down is up to you.
Huh?
You get this, Granny. It's like...
You. Come with me to Hotel de Boer for a drink. Why? Miss Guillotin?
Well, don't let me...
All right, you. Time to go. I've got scores that need settling.
Huh?
See, oh, you might get a little pissed just because Sandrine is here. Now, maybe it's too close to the traveler.
Lolly was able to pinpoint the location. Well, we should know soon. Let's just hope it all works out. Lolly sure drank a lot last night, huh? Wonder if she's able... Good morning. Ah! Columbina! Oh, phew. We just finished filming a last-minute scene, so I came up to get some fresh air. The others are still down below discussing what the final scene should be. You mean, how it should end? Yes. They're torn between whether the heroine should reunite with her old friend or not. Because the whole point is that she came to her friend's homeland to search for her, right? Oh, Paimon almost forgot. Yes. Director Farina and Miss Chiori think a tragic ending where the two never meet would be more poignant. But Director Xavier thinks having the two reunite would make for a more touching and heartwarming ending. Me? On a personal level, of course I want to see her again. Of course I want to experience that moment where we reunite. Even if it's just for the cameras. But that means an actor would have to take her place. And that makes... Oh. Huh? Yeah, don't look so worried. Making a film is supposed to be fun. But besides, it's all gonna work out. Work out? Well, you know... I'll just focus on having fun.
Well, look who we have here.
Oh, the lighting specialist.
Yeah. We kinda went AWOL, didn't we? Sorry.
Seriously, don't worry about it. Everything's going smooth.
You seem to be in better spirits now, Miss Columbina.
It's okay. I'm fine now.
So, what are your thoughts on the end?
We should tie everything up in bow.
Huh?
And Columbina is the only person Farina does not understand her speech. Why are you sweet loading?
Oh, right.
Well, yeah. We
What? Are you suggesting
really? Cause you stopped making sense after a while.
Did I? Huh. News to me. I didn't say anything.
Let's see. You spent half an hour bad-mouthing Auroron, half an hour complaining about work, an hour talking about light novels, and Haman kind of fell asleep after that. Are they gone? Oh, the crew? Yeah, we bumped into them on the deck, but they just left. Wait, but now that everything with your core is sorted out, what's stopping you from seeing Columbina? She
I just want to deal with this mess first. Besides, this is a perfect chance to make her jump for once. I have to plan it out more. But enough about that. Were you able to pinpoint the location of our target?
Of course.
Great. Let's see. The Morte region. Wait. This is the Tower of Gestalt, the place the souls were severed. Is that the source of the resentment? Or is it the Narcissenkreuz Ordo in general?
Let me come with. This thing's movement isn't fixed. If it's not at this location when we get there, I can use a ritual to summon it.
You've already gone to more than
I don't mind. These old bones have nothing better to do anyway. Besides, if I don't go, they'll just have more inside jokes I can't join in.
All right, then. I appreciate it.
She gets the challenge in her thoughts.
There's no time to...
I have the right question of the corner. Hey, silly. Yep, this is the same tower.
Huh, no sign of it.
Should I start the summoning ritual?
Let's drain the water from this floor of the tower first. Wait, we can... Of course. Alan and Renee both saw the future that awaited Fontaine, and even shared a few methods for waterproofing buildings. Not important. Just...
That means that it feels impossible to.
Ready?
Yeah, when this thing appears, I'll try talking to the souls, but more than likely, they've already been driven to madness. If communication fails, in that case, Paimon better find a hiding. If a fight does break out, I should be the one to deliver the fight.
Understood. All right, I need wandering spirits drifting along the tides. Hear me now. Broken souls, silenced, torn apart, and forsaken. Follow the traces of the past and return to us. Let resentment recognize resentment. Let vile entities be drawn together. And in this place, take form once more.
What? This is exactly why I deal in math, not magic. Mechanical science is so much easier to...
Watch out!
Hey, you! Or whoever! I'm a descendant of Fontaine's Lord Artificer, Alain Guillotin. Citrone! Shh. Looks like talking this out is off the table. All right, plan B. Time to blow off some steam. You're cursing out the wrong person! I didn't even know them! Take this! Come on, keep up! Most of them already did. But you still have a chance to return to the ley lines and reunite with your family. Just work with me here! I told you I'm not like them. I'm stronger. Inverted. World formula. Reversion. Be at peace among the tides. Lost souls.
Okay, Senora, you just did magic confusion.
Is it over? Yep, told you it'd be a piece of cake.
How did you do that back?
That creature was nothing special. Add a bunch of souls with nowhere to go, a touch of malicious energy, a few impurities, and a whole lot of resentment. And all I did was separate the original souls from the rest of the filth, allowing them to be accepted by the current rules of the world. The principle behind the world formula is divergence. Starting from a point of origin, it deconstructs and reconstructs the possibilities of the world to find certain answers. So, it would follow that reverse calculating the world formula allows us to achieve convergence and restoration instead. Using a numerological array, I was able to do just that. It's similar to the concept of homological reduction in mathematics. I reduced them to the basic fundamental essence of their being without changing their underlying nature. That meant...
Why am I hearing that?
Never mind. Judging by all the blank stares, I'm guessing you don't actually care.
I think I finally understand how Outlanders feel when I ramble on about shaman stuff.
Point is, it was super impressive. You really
I'm
are
pretty sure
amazing,
most of
Brownie.
this is just blowing out.
You're just realizing that now. Ahem. Enough about that. We should get going. I'll go reset the mechanisms inside the tower. See you back on land. Well, that's one old mess for the books. Feels nice to do a good deed, everyone. You helped everyone out a bunch and not cry, too. I wouldn't be so sure. I'll be heading back to the Fine.
Well, where to next?
Yeah, your personal business. Then our citizen great thing. It's all. Everyone's gonna be so happy. You wouldn't catch me dead admitting to this before. Columbina's a special case, though. This time, I'm definitely getting her back for all her annoying antics over the. She'll sense me coming from a mile off. How am I gonna...
Androne? Is it really you? You're back? You didn't tell me. You avoided me. Why? Androne.
Now we're even.
I missed you so much.
That makes one of us, idiot. I'm here, Columbina. Don't ruin the moment.
And scene! Drop!
Huh? Where did you just go, Miss Columbina?
That was all on camera?
Yeah. Well, the camera was already rolling and it happened so fast, so... Yeah.
Hold on. This must be...
Yep, my best friend. The one I was looking for. I never thought I'd actually get to see her again. I'm just so happy. Plus, the film got a happy ending too. It's all thanks to you.
You couldn't stop being annoying for 1 second? Columbina!
She looks like she's enjoying that. If you wish I could actually read this, but it's We're supposed to pretend that it's not fun. Okay, I have to visit.
As expected. Going to the opera house is the true...
You get to see the audience's reaction in real time, too. The ending seemed to be received quite well.
Paimon can't believe you let us include that in the final cut, Sandrone!
You even agreed to help us reshoot a couple of shots.
Most of it was caught on camera already, so it's not like I had much of a choice. Besides, the film I'm in is going to be
She's so weird.
perfect.
You can see it in her eyes.
What are you laughing at?
Nothing. It was just interesting to see us on screen together. I'm glad this moment is going to be preserved forever.
Just a pity we didn't take home the Farina Award this time.
Well, artistic films can rarely compete with commercial ones. You should have prepared yourself for this the minute you changed the script.
Oh, did I hear someone mention the Farina?
Come on, don't gloat.
I won't. Our crew winning the Farina Award was a team effort after all. Costume design, script adaptation. Ooh, and the practical effects were so realistic. The flames and explosions even made me jump while we were filming.
A lot of the effects were based on actual items the Special Patrol confiscated from criminals. Who knew they'd serve another purpose, right?
But it turned out amazing! Really brought the thrilling scenes from the novel to life. Fontaine's film industry is seriously impressive.
What film did you vote for, Silali?
Isn't it obvious? Great Detective Herlock, of course! That's the whole reason I'm here!
You all should be proud, though. A lot of critics are saying really good things about your film, too. Longing and loss? Searching for something even after it's gone? It's a...
Well, that is what the art of storytelling...
Watching a film with friends is so much fun! There's so much to talk about!
Ooh, let's throw a celebration later, then! We're all...
How about the Wingalette?
That's perfect! Friends and family are more than welcome.
You all can head over first and make yourselves at home. I'll bring over some refreshment. I just have one more stop to make.
Can I come?
Fine. Not like you'd listen if I tried to stop you.
You got real friends, and really, you should learn that. Learn that. Oh, they actually do put the films back. Okay, if I should check something. I really should have kept this done so I can actually get a costume. I just been busy. And just check on something now that's still loaded. Let me see if those things are still there. Yes, they are. And I hope it's not just because we are. Oh, that's not help. Um. stuck before I get myself stuck. Yes, I am. Nothing good.
Wait! Is this? Yes. Here lies Lord Artificer, Elaine Gaeltan. This is his grave. Oh. I'm sorry, Ellen. I'm sorry this is the first time I've been back since leaving Fontaine. I should have come to see you more often. I got your gift. I even cleaned up one of the Nartsitzenkreuz Ordo's messes along the way. Our home is just as quiet and warm as it always was. The flowers in the garden are still thriving. I'll make sure to tend to them more often from now on. Polonia received irreparable damage in battle. I should have taken better care of your invention. Polonia was family to me. You always said I was a fast learner. But I'm not so sure. It took me far too long to learn the things that truly matter. I never said this to you back then, but thank you for creating me. For giving me the chance to experience life.
Or famous.
Being your family meant everything to me. Absolutely.
Can I say a few words of... Hello, Mr. Guillotin. You don't need to worry. Sandrone is doing great. Not only is she a brilliant scholar, she's made a whole bunch of friends, too. And she takes great care of them.
As if.
She'll never admit it, but she's always there when her friends need it the most. I wouldn't even be here without her. So, if she ever needs help, her friends will be there in a heartbeat, including me. That's what best friends are for.
Columbina.
What else? Oh, she likes drinking bitter coffee, listening to piano music when she can't sleep. Turns out she even likes giving hugs.
No, wait! Don't tell him all that!
Huh? I don't understand. I didn't think you'd want to hide things from him.
Well, yeah. But there are still things I don't want to say.
Okay. I'll come by myself and tell him for you then.
That's not what I meant. All right. Enough with the speeches. If no one has anything else to add, let's just leave it there.
Should we say a few words too?
Goodbye.
Oh, don't you dare jump the way I do to make this a checklist. Internet, if you watch this, please mark it I'm trying to get the hashtag this loaded. But please do not remove some of the spots that you've made just for this friend.
You made it! Oh, but, you didn't bring anyone else along?
We did invite a friend, actually. She'll be here soon. She's...
I do love...
This seems like a fun occasion.
Let's get an idea. We'll introduce...
Granny, it's Lee. You're really not going to let us borrow these cute little stuffed toys?
First of all, Seat Lalin and Eats Papa are Chi-Chi meal. They have inauspicious stars sealed within them, and they're my helpers, not toys.
But the Grin Malkin Cat and Boggle Cat box are Linny and Lynette's helpers.
Agreed. We've never had a Chi-Chi meal pop out of our hats before. It would be...
If this was the Masters of the Night Wind, these kids wouldn't have even had the guts to say my name, let alone pester me. I'm terrible at dealing with requests like this. Oh, Traveler, quick, save me! You think you're so funny.
Lady Sandrone. Lady Columbina.
Hello.
Don't look at me like that. I don't have any mechanisms for you to break.
Don't be fooled by my sister's demeanor, Lady Sandrone. She's just as delighted as the rest of us to have you back.
Well, I suppose when I'm not so busy, I could find some time when Arlecchino is around and bring over a few gifts to the House of the Hearth.
You're too kind, Lady Sandrone.
I just need to borrow them for a bit. I'll pull them out of my hat, give them a quick hug.
When did hugging become a part of it?
Oh! I could lend you pair.
I don't need something to hug in the meantime. The issue was never the hugs.
How about this? You can have 2 VIP...
Right next to each other?
Oh.
Yep, super quiet. No one will bother you. I'm sure you'll have a great time.
Fine.
Wait a second. Mr. Baptiste and Veronique! Friends of yours? Veronique is the prop manager for Musketeer Pictures. And Mr. Baptiste is the author of The Two Musketeers.
Yeah, former prop manager. Now we're just 2 criminals serving our time. Thanks to Duke Risley and Nurse Sejuin looking out for us. Not too bad, actually.
You make it sound like I'm giving you special treatment. I just think the method of justice you chose to pursue is one people can respect.
You are far too modest, Your Grace. The only reason we were even able to come to the surface for the festival is because you fought for it.
It's also just good for the physical and mental health of the prisoners in general.
Anyway, I suppose I have you to thank for keeping the Wingalet in such good shape.
I didn't do anything special. It was mostly the trap.
Don't sell yourself short, Miss Guillotin. You are the current captain, after all. Do you mind if I leave up some of the installations so the people back at the fortress can also enjoy the...
Huh?
Like I said before, I just think it would be good for the inmates who clean and maintain the Wingalet to see... Besides, maintaining an aquarium is sure to be a lot more interesting than scrubbing rust off the walls and deck.
Of course I don't mind. I'm grateful you even want to keep it.
Great. Then it's decided.
That's amazing, Sandrone. We should go hang out at the Fortress of Meripede later, then.
You do know you just invited me to hang out in prison, don't you?
Columbina, You little, it's such a humor. Anything else I know? No, thank you, Lord. Kind of.
Yes. I can only hope my presence does not.
Who's this?
All right! This is Nervalette, the Udex of Fontaine.
Greetings.
Hello.
These two must be the Fatus and former Fatus
The Udex?
Oh,
Jeez, Columbina. That's your...
is that truly how I'm portrayed in the Fatus?
You must put a lot of people in prison.
Well, it would be more accurate to say I pass judgment on their crimes.
So, only the people who deserve.
Well, deserve is quite a subjective metric, is it not?
Oh no.
Oh, for the love of...
You seem like a good I think we can get along.
Well, thank you. Then she punched me because...
Sorry, Nervalette. Where does she even pick up weird habits like that?
Ah, I see. I suppose I now...
These two are surprisingly alike.
Yeah. No. Reaction on humans. Just yeah, Zach. You know, it's on your own.
What a dream. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves, Director Lapine Pauline. What was in that piece of cake you just handed her, Escoffier?
Maritime flowers, eggs, flour, same as all the other pieces. What? Oh, it's so delicious.
Miss Lapine Pauline, look who I brought!
Master! Wait, what happened to your face? Never mind my face.
Things are sounding lively over here.
Oh, look who it is! Perfect timing. And the elusive Miss Guillotin. It's great to see you. Thank you so much for letting us use the boat free of charge. That was so generous of you. Oh, right. Introductions. This is Miss Charlotte and Miss Escoffier.
That's kind of you. But I didn't really do anything. If you want to thank someone, it should be the Duke or the people who keep the boat in such...
Right.
Miss Columbina?
Yes?
Could I interview you sometime?
Oh.
Bold of you to use my own cake as a bribe right in front of me. You know what? When else are we all going to be together?
Are we going to toast?
Yep. Come on.
I love it. Yeah, there's a lot of chicken that got invited because I don't know see hello and this. Everyone has any guys.
You made it. Sorry for starting the celebrations without you.
No worries at all. We're just glad everyone's having... Oh, right. You've probably seen them around already, but let us...
Miss Columbina and Miss Guillotin, right?
Yep. This one started bawling her eyes out right next to me in the theater.
I know. I didn't bring nearly enough tissues.
Thanks. We saw your film, too. I memorized all... Oh, guess we can skip the introductions.
Our effects were pretty over the top, right? Some of the extras in the big scenes were actual members of the Spina di Rosula.
So basically,
So,
your contribution was creating
the Fontaine
realistic-looking
yeah.
chaos.
We have to do practically Russia.
That wasn't the only realistic aspect. Miss Chevreuse and Miss Emily were also kind enough to lend their expertise on criminal investigations and forensics.
Oh, it was nothing. I was just honored to take part and help out.
Wow! No wonder your film turned out so good. You basically had an expert in every field. Talk about a stacked crew.
Oh, speaking of, want to join in on a round of tabletop troupe later, Miss Columbina?
Here we go again.
That sounds interesting.
Yes. Persuade.
I guess one round could...
Really close success.
Oh, looks like Arlecchino's here. Come on, Columbina. Let's go have ourselves a tea party.
Well, it's been quite some time since the three of us gathered to drink tea.
Yes, but your tea is as good as ever, Sandra.
Of course it is. The pastries you brought aren't half bad either.
I'm glad to hear it. Are they to your liking, Miss Farina?
Yes, thank you. The
Oh,
tea and pastries
we have our
are
lesbian
absolutely
goals
delicious. I can't believe I'm casually sipping tea with 3 harbingers. Or are some of them former harbingers? Who knows?
Due to diplomatic reasons at the time, our last tea party was rather tense. Wasn't it, Miss Farina? You have my apologies. But this is simply a casual gathering of close friends. So I do hope you can relax and enjoy yourself.
Of course! I appreciate the hospitality, in both cases. Next time, let me be the one to treat all of you.
I'm sure we'd all be delighted to have you join us more often. The same goes for you two.
We are so ambitious. There's so many tea parties when we get Smash Naya. Like, how many more days until Smash Naya comes out? Come on, I'm getting bored.
Back in Snezhnaya, when things were so lively.
Yeah. To be honest, I never thought these gatherings would feel this lively ever again.
Well, I think I speak for all of us when I say we're truly glad you're back, Sandrone.
Me too. I've realized that holding on to what matters doesn't just mean protecting what you already have. By reaching out and striving for something new, you can gain much more than you think.
No, that certainly doesn't sound like something the old you would...
Well, I'm only going to say it once, so...
Who knows? Perhaps your tea parties will only get livelier from here on out. Once you return to the Fatui, we'll have more opportunities to keep in touch in any case.
I want to spend more time together too.
Well, Notcry isn't too far from Snezhnograd. It shouldn't be hard to find a place where we can all get together.
Oh, and then I can sing for you. Or...
Speaking of music, I spotted a mechanical piano below deck.
Yes, reclaimed, I suppose.
Why don't you play something for us?
Huh? In front of all these people?
Yes, why not? You play so well.
Yeah, come on! For the... Fine! One piece, and that's it.
Their eyes are red, Alex. No, they aren't. The mechanical piano. I love that Sajani is keeping her eyes more. I mean, Hanmin is keeping her eyes more open. She gets to sing it. That's all the
All right, Musketeer Pictures. Everyone ready?
I'm not sure I should be in this one.
Of course you should. You might have primarily helped out another crew this time, but you're still a member of Musketeer
All right, thanks.
Can I be in the...
Of course, Miss Veronique. I would have loved to have you in the last one, too, if circumstances had allowed.
Thank you.
Do I really have to be? You're one of the lead actors.
Nervous and...
No. All right. Look at and 3.
Musketeer Pictures!
I think that's the one quite right. No, but no. Yeah, better. Okay. Yeah, no.
Okay, so how many gems did I get? About to like not much. Can I please just get? No, I have 19 Ds, so I have to get a lot done. Okay, I'm gonna do some stuff off screen. Okay, bye.